pineapple papers, and I thought today I would clean up my scrapbook area because it was a little overwhelming, and I would just start pulling stuff for my next page. So I had tons of fun cleaning, which is probably the only thing I enjoy cleaning. So I decided I'm going to start with this Heidi Swap paper pad, and it is called Hello Today. So I'm going to do that. And then some of this tealy color is in there. So I'm going to use these chipboard pieces called Ladybird from Prima Marketing. I'm not really sure. They might make it. Then I have a few chipboard pieces from the Now and Then My Mind's Eye, because I'm going to use silver on this layout. So there's a couple silver pieces in here. Then I have this cute little authentic handmade $5 cut apart. Some wood pieces. Some old metal pieces from 2007. Some American Crafts. Hello. Some Dear Lizzie hearts. I only have 3 of these left, so my goal is to try and get some of those. I pulled these tiny word stickers, but they're pretty almondy, so I'm not sure that they'll make it. But then I have these clear expressions. So they have some teal and some black. So I have the Cool Kids stars. While I was looking, I found this pin, and it says Dreams. It's the only thing left on this little thing, so might try and get that on. Jelly bean soup, white frames. Oh, I guess I grabbed 2 clear expressions. That's the picture I'm going to use. Another wood veneer. These crazy weird flower puffy stickers. Some basil paper, perfectly pleated newspapers. This is from Pebbles, but I don't know what collection it is. I've got the Woodland Park word stickers. I got border stickers from Travel Girl October Afternoon, and 2 border stickers left on this Fancy Pants Collecting Moments sheet. So let's see what I use. So this is the picture I'm going to use. It's a very poor quality picture. It was just one evening we decided to go have some ice cream at our local ice cream shop. And so I snapped a little picture. I changed it to black and white because our colors were crazy. My daughter had this like Christmas tree hat on. So that gave me a lot more options for my scrapbooking. And I love these colors. I love the mint and the pink and the navy. So I'm just going to make some big layers. Normally I love to layer my picture with lots of different layers, lots of scraps, that type of thing. But this time I am going to choose some big layers. And I think that that works for me because of the decoration on the background piece paper. I don't think the stars are that much of an importance. You can see them around the edge, but I don't think you need a large amount of it. I wasn't going to do any mixed media because it already had, the paper did a lot for us. So here I'm just trying to figure out those layers. And I did feel like my picture did need something to be backed on. But I didn't want to do a piece of paper. I decided that it just needed a little bit of texture, a little bit to set it off. And so I went with some white tissue paper. And this is just from the local dollar spot. And I'm going to pop that up with some foam. And that's just fun foam from Walmart. And I love how that looks. So now I'm going to work on some of these border strips that I have had forever. And I just have a few left on all of the pages. So I'm going to work really hard to try and get those used up and get them on pages. So not that this blue ruler had anything to do with what was going on, but I did like the colors of it. And so I'm going to add that in 2 different places. And I did not save that little tiny piece. I threw it away. So I wanted to do something with this green. And there is a little bit of green in that background paper. So I figured I could use that. So I put that in 2 places as well. And I put a little bit down at the bottom, and I'm going to create a small cluster down there. So now I'm just going to go through the embellishments that I had picked out. And that Dreams metal piece was on like a pin, but it broke. So just the Dreams is going to make it. So here I'm going to try and fiddle with this frame, and I can't seem to find a place to keep it on. I have 3 of these hearts left, and I really wanted to use all of them, but I'm only going to use 1. But the stars, I have 3 stars left, and they do make it in 3 spots. They get moved around a bunch, but all 3 of them will make it. So that whole package of embellishments is gone. But I did just go to Tuesday Morning and bought a new one because I really like them. So I'm going to use this arrow from Hobby Lobby, and it says thanks, which I guess I could have left it as thanks, being that my kids were probably pretty thankful they got ice cream. But I decided that I wanted to use some of these metal embellishments that I've had forever. And I've noticed that if I can keep things that I want to use on my desk, I'll actually use them. So I'm going to try and go through my stuff and purposely put a few things that I want to use on my desk. Otherwise, you just forget about them and they don't get used, and then you feel like you've wasted the money because then you don't like that style anymore. So I'm gonna try really hard. So I love to touch those puffy stickers of the flowers, but I really don't like the colors. So I'm not sure how many more of those I will use. I will probably have to just give them to my daughter. And here is that chipboard that I kind of forgot because I had put the chipboard way to the side. Like I was contemplating just being done with the layout, and then remembered I had these 2 packages of chipboard that I wanted to go through. So I do get 2 pieces of chipboard down. One of the bird, and one is just like a journaling spot, which if you have watched me for any amount of time, you know journaling is really kind of the last thing that I do, and I hardly ever journal. So here are these silver pieces, and I like the happy and these frames, and there was 2 of them. So I kind of decided I was going to use them both. And I do like how that looks. I could add a date stamp in there, I was kind of thinking, but I do have to go back and look. So I did take it to my sewing machine and just added a few little just straight lines. And this is a Mr. Huey's in silver, and it did not want to splatter for anything. So I basically had to just make my own splatters. So here's some close-ups. I hope you enjoyed this process, and we'll see you in the next video. So remember to wear your crown, and we'll see you later. Bye!